Good evening and welcome to episode 53 of Game of Rugs. Today we are going to check out some room results, and we're going to look at today's daily, and we're going to look at today's elite, and we're going to do some voting and send one of those in. So I am really nervous about looking at the room results that have come in because something terrible has clearly happened here. There has been some kind of room scoring catastrophe because my score is now down to a 4.48, and we were at a 4.6 something. Were we? I don't know. But there's been a marked decline. So the best thing to do is just, get it over with. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Here we go. Oy. Well, that's not terrible. 4.55 is fine. And this room was fine. And that's a perfectly fair score for this room. So there's nothing hinky going on there. And who doesn't like a reclaimed wood shelf? So I'm happy with that. Everybody did. These are all, so this was never going to be anything except lavender all the way for the fives. I'm going to be really, really, really surprised if there's anybody in here who didn't use limited edition items. So far, no. Oh, that's clever. Look, somebody used these blue striped things, but obviously when you put that shade of blue into this room, that's very mixed. Yesterday we talked about mixed furniture sets. Well, here's another one. Maybe this really is a thing. There's another. Yeah, so everybody used limited edition stuff, and this was just all lavender all the way. So that's fine. I did not buy lavender stuff, or I think I brought these flowers, the table flowers, and that was pretty much it. So I knew I wasn't going to do very well with this room, and I'm actually really pleased with that score. So that's great. We keep talking about this. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. That's a nice surprise. Yay! Wow. Okay, well, I'm surprised that I got this 5 because I did not use a lot of lavender stuff. Like I said, I didn't really like it. So the only things that I bought from the lavender set were the 2 flower vases that you could put on tables. This and the tall watering can. So I used these. And that was pretty much it. So that's a huge surprise. A really huge surprise. Oh, look, this one did it with the yellow. Would not have expected that. This one did it with lavender rugs. Those are nice. I mean, that is quite a pretty room. I prefer the light lavender rug. But this is nice with the chairs. Look at the chairs this person used. Those are really, I haven't seen those a lot. I don't see a lot of Florence Broadhurst stuff in general, which is weird because it's nice and not very expensive. So I don't know why we're not all more into that. Okay, so loads and loads and loads of people use this rug as their design centerpiece. And then this person used a different rug. And, even my room, I think there's a lot, they're just very similar. They're all pretty samey, except for this yellow one. So anyhow, that's great. And look, I won that. We all won that. Have another chevron piece that goes with that. That was also one. All right, lakeside cabin. Well, that's not terrible. I mean, here's the thing. I keep really liking this combination of furniture and gold stuff with this rug. Like the black and gold with this rug is something that I love. I am just continually failing to read the memo I am clearly receiving that says that nobody else likes this. It's just me. I am alone on Liking Mountain here, and I'm stubbornly refusing to climb down. I just keep using this stuff and not scoring very well with it. Having said that, the window frames in this room are painted sage green, so I really am expecting that lots of these rooms are going to be, lots of the fives are going to be, dear God, what is that? What has happened? What is that? That is the coffee table. This is apparently a coffee table. That is a picnic bench for a playground. We've won playground furniture. Congratulations to all of us. Wow, that is just very special. Anyway, so I got a 4.32, won a playground picnic bench, and what else has gone on here? Well, okay, to be fair, these are all very differentiated rooms. That is very nice. Not sure about the floor pillows, but I understand the pressure to floor decor. That is a nice job. And look, here's a red one. That is also a nice job. It's not to my personal taste, but that doesn't mean it's not nice. And here is a dark green and black one. That is nice. I know I love this one over here. I do. Really like that. Love the desk and the footstools with that bed. It's really nice. And then there's this one, which is sort of all neutrals. I love neutrals. I'm so boring. Somebody far more interesting than me should host Game of Rugs. And I love that. I love that. That is so nice. Junebug. Well done. So, okay, that's fine. Guys, there are two of these left, and there's just a time bomb in one of them. God, I'm so nervous. 4.47. Well, that seems fine. Trying to get through these free paintings that I got for leveling up to level 25. It seems like a perfectly reasonable room and a perfectly reasonable score. I'm happy with this chair. I'm sure I have some white couch somewhere to go with it. Moderately interested to see what room's got fives. That's nice. There's another green one. Huh. Hello, Internet. Okay. Well, Bernie, that is a nice... Oh, there we go. Interesting coffee table. I don't think I've seen that. I do love these chairs. Very mossy. And there's a matching end table as well. That's a really nice set of furniture that was put together there. Also, I like that couch. What couch is that? Oh, it's the Joybird Roddy sofa. Nice. Yeah, okay, so we've got 2 greens, 3 yellows. This one is combining purple and yellow, which is at least nice to see. And these other ones are just yellows. That's pretty. And black and white and yellow. So we have that. We've done green. We've done yellow. We've got purples here. And this is the only one I can see that is different than all of the others, and that is really nice. It's not to my taste. I'm not a huge fan of this rug in a black and white room because I really rate it as being quite a purple navy, but sure. And this person obviously got all the votes they needed to get a 5. It's well deserved. The lamp choices in this room are really good. They're very strong, and it's a great choice of wall art. This limited edition stuff is going out of the store in the next 10 hours, so I'm going to go stock up on some stuff before it disappears. All right, well, this is the only one that's left, a Country Charmer, and the score has to be like rock bottom abysmal. I'm kind of terrified. Here we go. Oh my god, that is officially the worst score I've ever gotten. The worst score I've ever gotten. That is abysmal. Having said that, this room is terrible. What was I thinking? Okay. Jesus, Sabrina. All right. It's the rugs. Like you could pull this room off with a red rug and that armoire on the right-hand corner and that art on the wall, or this rug and chair and different art. But somehow I put this together and it's terrible. Also, the blind, the pulled iron blind there is lilac. So I botched this completely. I actually am mortified that I submitted this room. I don't know what I was thinking. On the other hand, I definitely do not want to purchase this Freemark end table. Thanks so much. I mean, that's nice. That's also, I mean, this is just an explosion of lavender. All of these are explosions of lavender. This is nice, though. And I'm really surprised to see this with 2 different rugs. I'm very surprised to see this 5 with 2 different rugs. The other thing that's weird is that I did not have to do that room. I had all of my series rooms. I did the whole series. Maybe that was number 3 or 4 and I felt pressured to do it. I don't know. Maybe I felt pressured to do it and didn't want to buy the lilac stuff. I honestly have no memory of what went so horrendously wrong there. That room is not pretty. Sorry, but that is, I'm surprised to see that 5. That is not a pretty combination of things, in my opinion. Clearly nobody agrees with me. And also look at the score I got, so what am I talking about? Jeez. All right, well, I'm officially firing myself. That is mortifying. I have this room to go in, which is today's daily. I think it's perfectly fine. It would probably look better with other art, but I don't really have any. I genuinely don't have any better art, so this is what we're going for. So we're going to send that in. And the other room that I have to send in is today's Elite. I don't think I'm quite ready to send this one in, though. There are things I really like about this. I really like the dining room set that I put together, and I think it looks really nice with that art. As you can tell, I'm completely in love with this art. Like, I'm going to go buy 9,000 more of these, and probably I'm never going to use any other art ever again. And I have borrowed this BM Home sofa from another player. I'm not sure about this stool here. I may use a different one, but I think it needs to be a Peninsula Home stool to fill the criteria. And I do kind of like the pop of color playing off that carpet. So I'm afraid, though, that this room is really dull. So I'm not really quite ready to send that in. Anyway, let's do one round of voting and go send in today's daily. So let's vote on a rustic abode. Okay, well, the room on the bottom is really nicely put together. It's very well color coordinated, and the choice of rug is an excellent selection. So that's a good job. The room on the top is not quite as cohesive, so we're going to vote for the room on the bottom. Oh, I think we might be reversed here. I think the room on the top is using that purple clock, which I actually haven't seen lots of in this lavender limited edition. So that's cute to see. And the room on the bottom is also using limited edition stuff. But I just don't think that the brown stools and the brown console table work as well with the gray as the gray ones do on the top. So we're voting for the one on the top. The one on the bottom has no rug and nothing, and the stools don't match. The room on the top is definitely, I mean, it has a rug, so it's got that going for it. So I guess we're voting for that one. Ooh. Well, I really like this rug on the bottom with the floor, and this person has chosen to use gray outdoor furniture with a gray couch, and that is all very nicely coordinated. The side table matches the cocktail table, and on the top we have the same thing going on. There's an extra piece of art on the top that isn't present on the bottom. But honestly, I think these are both strong entries. The one on the top is maybe more striking, but the one on the bottom is maybe slightly more sophisticated. So I'm going to vote those equal. Good job, both of you. We're definitely voting for the room on the bottom. The room on the top, the furniture goes together. The art doesn't at all. It really diminishes the room, so let's go for the room on the bottom. And I think that's about it. Ooh, no, let's do these. This looks fun. Wow. Okay, I've never seen the stools used there on the bottom. Those are really nice. I love that. So this is an unusual room. I think it's really nicely put together. It's much more designed than the room on the top, where the things don't go together at all. That's kind of a dump room on the top. Okay, on this one, the room on the top is much better put together than the room on the bottom. The room on the bottom is kind of a hodgepodge. I do like the yellow rug, but, you know, the room on the top has no rug. The room on the bottom has, this is not to my personal taste. I don't really like these chairs, but there's a definite design scheme going on here. So good job, Corey. And the room on the bottom, I used the same rug. I bought that rug for this room. So obviously I am very partial to that room. Having said that, the room on the top is also really nice. But I think I'm going to vote for the room on the bottom. It's just kind of fuller. And neither one of these is super doing it for me. I don't like the double art, but I do like... Sorry, I don't like the double art on the bottom, but I do love the choice of stools, and the side table is impressive. Those things all look really nice together. I guess the room on the bottom is better coordinated. Okay, so now we've got lots of voting done, and I'm going to send in today's daily, I think. Oh, no, there we go. We're going to send in the daily and wrap things up. Okay. Submit design. Please do better than a 3.88 or whatever that was. That's mortifying. It's going to take me a week to get over that. Honestly, that was just awful. So thank you for joining me for a really embarrassing episode of Game of Rugs. Thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed laughing at my terrible scores, please give this episode a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you'd like to see future episodes of Game of Rugs, feel free to become a subscriber. We'd love to have you.